The monk who was tested by life. High in the silent mountains, where clouds touched the earth and time seemed to move slowly, stood an ancient monastery made of stone and prayer. Bells rang softly with the wind, and monks in simple robes moved quietly through their daily routines. To the outside world, this place looked peaceful and pure. But for one young monk, the journey to becoming a true monk was filled with pain, doubt, and deep inner struggle. His name was Anirudh. A broken beginning. Anirudh was not born into peace. He grew up in a poor village where hunger was common and hope was rare. His father died when he was very young, and his mother worked endlessly just to keep him alive. From childhood, Anirudh saw suffering, real suffering. People fought over land, money, and pride. He watched anger destroy families and greed ruin friendships. As he grew older, Anirudh felt a heavy restlessness inside his heart. The world around him felt loud, cruel, and empty. No matter how hard he worked or prayed, his mind never felt calm. One evening, after a long day of labor, he met an old monk passing through the village. The monk's face was calm, his eyes deep like still water. When Anirudh spoke to him, the monk listened without judgment. After a long silence, the monk said softly, "Peace is not found by running away from suffering. It is found by understanding it." That night, Anirudh made a decision that would change his life forever. He would leave everything behind and become a monk. The first test, letting go. When Anirudh arrived at the monastery, he expected instant peace. Instead, he was greeted with strict rules, long hours of meditation, and hard physical labor. The head monk, Master Devraj, warned him, "The robe is light, but the path is heavy." Anirudh had to wake before sunrise, clean floors, cook food, fetch water from the river, and meditate for hours. His body ached. His mind screamed. He missed his mother, the warmth of human touch, and the simple joys of ordinary life. One night, while sitting in meditation, memories flooded his mind. His childhood pain, his father's death, his mother's tired face. Tears rolled down his cheeks. He wanted to run away, but Master Devaraj noticed his struggle and said, "You did not come here to escape pain. You came here to face it." Anirudh stayed. The second test, the enemy within. Months passed, but Anirudh's mind did not become peaceful. Instead, it grew louder. During meditation, anger, desire, jealousy, and fear rose like storms inside him. Other monks seemed calm and focused. Anirudh felt weak and broken. One day, overwhelmed, he confessed to Master Devaraj, "Everyone else is becoming better. I am only becoming worse." The master smiled gently. "That is because you are finally seeing yourself clearly." He explained that meditation does not remove darkness, it reveals it. Anirudh realized that the true enemy was not the world he left behind, but the chaos within his own mind. This understanding did not bring instant peace, but it gave him courage. The third test, humiliation. One winter, Anirudh was assigned to beg for food in nearby villages, a task meant to teach humility. But villagers recognized him as the poor boy who had abandoned his family. Some mocked him. "So now you think you are holy?" they laughed. Their words cut deeper than hunger. Shame burned his chest. Pride whispered that he should defend himself, prove his worth, or leave the monastery forever. That night, Anirudh could not sleep. He questioned everything. Was becoming a monk a mistake? The next morning, he returned to Master Devaraj and asked for permission to leave. The master did not stop him. He only said, "Before you go, finish sweeping the courtyard." As he swept, he noticed how the dust kept returning no matter how much he cleaned. Suddenly, something clicked. The master later explained, "Just like dust, insults will always come. Peace is not about stopping them, it is about not letting them settle in your heart." Anirudh stayed. The fourth test, compassion over comfort. Years passed, and Anirudh grew stronger, quieter, and more aware, but life was not done testing him. A deadly illness spread through nearby villages. Many monks refused to leave the safety of the monastery. Fear crept in. Even Anirudh felt it. But when he remembered his mother, his village, and all the suffering he had witnessed, he volunteered to help the sick. He cleaned wounds, fed the hungry, and sat beside the dying. He saw pain greater than his own and learned a powerful truth. Suffering shared becomes lighter. One night, exhausted and ill himself, Anirudh collapsed. Villagers carried him back to the monastery. He survived, but he was changed forever. The final test, enlightenment through failure. Many years passed, and Anirudh expected enlightenment to arrive like a reward. It did not. One evening, frustrated and tired, he cried alone in the meditation hall. "I have given everything. Why am I still empty?" Master Devaraj sat beside him and said quietly, "Because you are still waiting to become something." He explained that true monkhood is not about achievement or perfection or escape. It is about acceptance of pain, joy, failure, and life itself. In that moment, Anirudh stopped trying, and for the first time, his mind became still. The monk he became. Anirudh never claimed enlightenment. He never called himself wise, but people came from far away to sit beside him, not because he spoke much, but because his silence healed them. He had learned the hardest lesson of all. The path does not become easier. You become deeper. And so the monk who struggled the most became the monk who understood the most because he never stopped facing himself.